Hi again. So I said that I was going to read two books for you friends today. And so my second book is a little bit longer, but it's called Pretend. And I thought this was a perfect book to share with you friends as you are going to be starting your spring break next week and you might be doing a lot of play with your brothers or sisters or mom and dad. And so this is a very fun book about this little boy pretending with his daddy. It's called Pretend by Jennifer Plecas. Pretend, Jimmy said to his dad, that this couch is a big boat and that we're floating in the ocean. And pretend that there are sharks swimming all around us. So we throw this this rock, into the water and it scares them away. But now we're tired and starving and we don't know if we'll survive. Now you go, Jimmy said to his dad. Say, oh no, what are we going to do? Dad looked at Jimmy. Go ahead, Jimmy said. Oh no, said Dad. What are we going to do? I've got it, said Jimmy. I have these fishing lines. They can save us. How do you think fishing lines could save them when they're out in sea? Jimmy and his dad cast their fishing lines into the water. Any bites? Dad asked. I think so, Jimmy cried. It's not too big, but it'll do. I think I feel something too, Dad said. Whoa! You got a big one! I did, said Dad, smiling. Now let's cook them, said Jimmy. I'll start a little fire right here. What do you notice that Jimmy caught? Looks yummy to me. Jimmy and his dad cooked their catch over the fire. Try yours, Jimmy said. See if it's ready. Not bad, Dad said. Jimmy took a bite of his. He said, it's just right. Jimmy rubbed his belly and licked his lips. That was one good meal, he said. Now let's search for land. We can't survive on the boat forever. No standing on the couch, said Dad. We're on a boat, Jimmy said. Dad gave him a look. Jimmy squatted. Okay, how about we get our binoculars out? And Dad searched his pockets. Right here, Jimmy said. Your binoculars. Oh, said Dad. Here they are. Can you make binoculars with your hands? See anything yet? Jimmy asked. Is there something over there? Dad asked. Jimmy squinted into the distance. See? Yes, Jimmy said. I think I see it too. An island. Paddle. Paddle faster. Jimmy and his dad paddled until they were out of breath. I think we made it, Dad said. I'll secure the boat for our landing, Jimmy said. Dad hopped out after him. Ooh, look at that awesome island. Ouch, Dad said. I think I stepped on a crab. Ouch, cried Jimmy. Me too. But don't stop. We've got to make it to the shore. Help, grab my hand. Jimmy flopped to the ground, panting. We made it, Jimmy said. Thanks for saving my life. Anytime, Dad said. Jimmy looked up. You know, there are wild beasts that roam the bottom of this island, he said. They eat people at night. The top is where we'll be safe. Let's climb to the top and make a fort. How do you think they're going to get to the top of the island? Jimmy started to climb. "I'll go first," he said. "I don't know if I can make it," Dad said. "Don't worry," Jimmy called. "I'll help you." Jimmy and his dad rested at the top of the mountain. "We can see everything up here," Jimmy said, looking through his binoculars again. "Now we need to make our fort." Have you ever made a fort at home? Maybe you should try. "We can use these huge leaves," Jimmy said. "We can put them on top of these tree stumps. It will protect us if it rains." Together, Jimmy and his dad made a fort. "It's good," Jimmy said. "Now we can go inside. Come on." Jimmy and his dad crawled inside. They had some good imaginations. Inside, the fort was nice and cool. "I think it might be time for a rest," Dad said, stretching out as best as he could. "I have an idea. Why don't we pretend that we're two tired explorers taking a rest in their fort after a long day of exploring?" "Let's pretend that the stars are coming out and we're building a campfire," Jimmy said. "And then we can look up at the stars and say, 'This is the best time ever.'" "Well," Dad said, "I don't have to pretend that part. It is the best time ever." Jimmy got to work quickly. He started the fire and it was nice and warm. "You're a pretty good pretender, Dad," Jimmy said. "So are you," said Dad. "And you're pretty good for real." Jimmy smiled. "You too, Dad," he said. "You're the best for pretend and for real." The end. I hope you friends liked that book too. This was one of my favorites, and I thought it was a perfect one to share with you friends, and maybe you can make some forts and do some pretending and share those ideas with me. I will talk to you friends soon, but until then, have a great day. Bye friends.